Hey, welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel, whichever may be the case for you. My name is Matt. I'm clearly an old man, as you can now see on the screen. Hi there. And I do enjoy ranking K-pop discographies. That's one of the things I enjoy ranking, and I really enjoy ranking I-DLE's discography because every song just seems to get better and better and better. It's pretty crazy. I've loved the last few ones that we've done so far. Lion being the last one, and we are now, even though I think Lion is officially part of the I Trust mini, I think it was released as a single first, and that's why we covered it last time. And this time we're getting into the I Trust mini, and we're doing another MV from that mini, Oh My God, which, you can make all the kinds of puns of jokes that you want about that song, but we will be checking that out today. In the meantime, let me take a look at our current rankings and give that look to you as well. I'll slowly scroll down through the list so that you can see it. You may notice that there are a lot more tunes than there are videos here on YouTube, and that is because I do extra rankings on my Patreon sometimes for certain releases, and that's where you can find those. All ranking posts are always free posts. You do not have to become a paid member to see the ranking posts ever. All right, Oh My God is what we're doing now. Let's get into it. Okay, before we get started, I do want to let you know that sometimes I talk over the tops of songs. Sometimes I pause the song. Sometimes I even play into this thing, which allows me to figure out what the chords are, and then to, of course, figure out how much that makes me like the song more or not, because I am a former touring musician, and that's the kind of thing that I glam onto more than anything else. Visuals usually don't do anything for me, to be perfectly honest. So I'm not reacting or ranking the video in any shape or form. I'm just ranking the song. But I-DLE songs are pretty epic usually, so let's check this out. Okay, yeah, epic. Minnie, what are they doing? Why are they taking you away? I love the rhythm of that keyboard. I would have to see it written out in order to be able to play it properly, but that chord progression was, yeah, another E minor song. I-DLE does a lot in E minor. Like the last three songs of theirs that I've reviewed, at least as far as rankings go, they've all been in E minor. Lion was in E minor. Yeah, I think a lot of their songs are in E minor. It must be a really comfortable key for their different kinds of ranges, which obviously is demonstrated every time they all sing because they all do it so well. But E minor to G to C to B. That was the basic part while Soyeon was going. But it sounded like it was about to change. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. They just changed the order of the chords just a little bit. And they did change the quality of one chord. Because before we had E to G to C to B. Now we've starting on, it's like you're starting on the C instead and then cycling back around. C, but this time the B is minor instead of major. Then to E, then to G. So the chords are all in the same order. It's just of where you start it and then start over again. But it does change the texture of everything. Plus the addition of those kinds of drums really builds up the epicness. C, B minor. All right, Mian. And they just end on the E that time. So that's the original chord progression, E to G to C to B. But I guess that's literally what you would call an anti-chorus, in a way. Not in terms of melody, because that melody is just soaring and fantastic and everything. But because of the beat. You know, you've been building and building and building and building and building during that pre-chorus, and then wham! Halftime feel, boom, but that just makes everything so much more epic. That is incredible. What an interesting and quite frankly perfect production choice. I don't know how you could make those lines hit any harder than to take everything away and just let the line speak for itself. Just a bass and a snare on 3s, not on 2 and 4 anymore. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, Minnie. All right, Sujin. I love the whisper. Whoa. Yeah, I love those harmonies in there. Oh. And now they changed the sound of the bass for Soyeon. Every time I say this, I'm sorry. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself a lot. Soyeon's one of the best rappers, maybe ever. Not just K-pop. I think if Soyeon was born in Atlanta and was doing stuff here in the United States all the time, she'd still be one of the greatest rappers ever. It's just insane the way that flow hits. The pocket of it is just, and what by pocket I mean the way it feels in time. It's just unbelievably good. It shreds the whole instrumental apart. It's like it takes. You can put that instrumental underneath it, but it's like her delivery is still in control and bending it and shaping it to her. And I know they didn't do that. It's just her ability to stand out in the presence of any bed you put underneath her. There was a tune not too long ago I did where they took all the drums out and you didn't need it because she's that rhythmically fantastic. And some of it's about the breathing too, where you hear the breaths. All right, Neon. Nice pre-chorus. Okay. I love those backing vocals too. Alright. Right on, sure. Look at this dress. Is that not the longest dress in the history of music videos? I mean, people were standing out 10 feet from her and it was still billowing up underneath them. I love that. What a shot. I don't normally comment about videos, but what a shot. I didn't see what that said. Now, I know, I'm pausing a lot. I'm sorry. It just... The production on this is so epic, it's unbelievable. They've been using all of that space in the choruses so that this chorus hits the hardest because they have the beat in it. Just... There was a piano player by the name of Ahmad Jamal, and if you ever heard him play, it was amazing because he used the most restraint I think I've ever seen any piano player use, besides Monk, who I never saw play live. But I did see Ahmad Jamal play live. And choruses would go on, and he'd do so little. And you'd think, well, what's so great about this guy? And then all of a sudden he'd do this little flourish, and you say, oh, that's what's so great about this guy. He's just been holding back. And that's exactly what this song does. It keeps holding back. It makes the choruses with space epic. But, by having all that space. But then when it hits with the beat here, it feels three times bigger. And all they did was add a drum beat and the keyboard. Gee whiz. I'm just amazed by the production of this song. Perfect drum beat for this too. Oh, some symmetry. Oh. That's unbelievable. That may be one of the most perfect production journeys I've heard in K-pop, at least prior to 2020. This was November of 2019, I think. What a way to send that 2019 out with a bang in terms of epic production. Taking that thing from Minnie and putting it on either the beginning and the end to give everything perfect symmetry. And the whole time building the chorus up each time. Layers of beautiful vocal pad harmonies coming in unexpected places. The keyboard rhythm. The massive build-ups of the pre-choruses. This is as epic gets. It really is. Wow. Let's rank this thing. I didn't even have to talk about the chords. Everything. You don't need to. There aren't a lot of chords to talk about. Who cares? There could be one chord. If they did it like this, there could be just one chord and it'd be every bit as exciting. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's rank it. Okay, starting at the top and working my way down. Is there any surprise? I mean, come on. Thank you for making that song. That's all I'm going to say is just thank you. Because it takes chord snobs like me, guys who like 30, 40 chords in a song. And it shows guys like me, you only really need 4 chords. One time you can put them in a slightly different order. But you only, it's the same 4 chords. You just need those. And I can still make a better song than you can with 40. And that's exactly what just happened. That's sometimes what impresses me more so than having a lot of chords. And by golly, I'm #1 impressed. If you like this video, please feel free to give it a like below. And if you like what I do on this channel, please feel free to subscribe. Nobody around here is going to shun you for any of that. I do have a Patreon where I am building lots of extra idol content and all kinds of K-pop extra content for you to peruse through. As you may have noticed here, I've got a lot of songs on here that you haven't seen ranked on YouTube. They are on my Patreon. Those are always free posts. Any ranking post is always a free post. I may try to charge you for some other things, not going to lie, because I need dentures. But for ranking posts, they're free, so you don't have to become a paid member. And I hope to see you there. And what are we going to do next time? We're still in the I Trust mini, I believe. And we're going to be doing Love You. Interesting spelling for love. Did I spell you right? I don't know. I'll have to check it out. If I didn't, then I will have corrected it by the next time you see me. And thanks again so much for joining me. I love your comments. Was I crazy for ranking it? Oh my God, #1. Was I crazy for? Would I have been crazy had I not? Tell me what your thoughts are about this song in the comments below. And y'all are so helpful with the insights about this group in particular, because I'm really still just learning about them a lot. I feel like I can recognize their faces now. So, and their voices are pretty distinctive, so I feel like I can recognize those. But other than that, there's I am learning more thanks to y'all. So keep leaving those comments. That's all I'm saying. Take care.